Transmed was born in 1946 in Lebanon. We started with a basic sales force, few equipments, but great will and bigger dreams. We joined hands with our partners, determined to reach and share success.
Our journey began with a vision to expand beyond our birthplace. At Transmed, we transform adversity, challenges, into success and opportunities. We ventured into remote places, faraway geographies, and new markets. And our determination to succeed kept us focused on expansion.
We had a very successful model that was ready to scale up and to expand. And this is exactly what we did. So basically what started as a small carriage became a very large fleet.
Our expansion into Jordan was a milestone for the company. We exported our expertise, we customized our solutions to the local landscape, and we delivered excellence in execution through passionate and dedicated team.
When peace reigned again, we tripled our investment in Lebanon, built state-of-the-art distribution centers, and grew our people to be one of the leading organizations in Lebanon. Transmed became bigger and stronger, determined to grow more and explore new territories.
In 2000, Transmed established a food service division in the UAE, which was another exciting milestone in our history. Soon that success was replicated by our most recent venture into Saudi Arabia and the establishing of a food service divisions in Lebanon, Jordan, and most recently Oman.
As we expand into new territories, we constantly reapply the learnings we have made in the more mature markets. That's why all our operations and markets have the same culture and winning mentality.
In 2008, we started our expansion into East Africa, our first step into the continent. We emulated our core culture that our founders built many years ago. The resounding success was the stepping stone for more markets in the following years.
In 2011, we launched our expansion into West Africa by setting up our first offices in Senegal. We swiftly expanded into Côte d'Ivoire, followed by Ghana, and most recently, Nigeria. So our ambition did not stop there. We identified ample opportunities and potential in the neighboring countries. We set up the team, the resources, and the facilities to cover 14 additional markets in our thriving geography, and all was done in record time.
We at Transmed cherish the great relationships we have with our clients and partners. And we always profit from the experiences of others, wherever they are, to learn and improve. Our 42 years in the UAE have been a huge success for Transmed. And this has followed the footsteps of the great visionary leadership of the Emirates. That vision has driven us to invest more than ever in the UAE, where we now employ our largest team across any of our markets.
We believe that strong results come from a solid education.
And therefore we are constantly learning, searching, and exploring for best-in-class techniques to grow and develop as a company.
We've had a relationship now for more than 10 years, and this has been based on the fact that Fuad's been on the YPO program here at the London Business School. That has established a basis over time in which we've increasingly got involved with Transmed. First of all, because I think he could see that we're interested as an organisation in developing relationships with organisations and not just, as it were, just teaching for individual sessions. And secondly, because we found an increasing alignment of interest between Transmed and the London Business School.
When I experienced the Transmed management team in class, I I am struck by the warmth of these individuals, their passion for what they do in the business, for their respect for each other. They disagree, so we discuss case studies, and one will say we should go north, and somebody else will say we should go south, but they listen well, and they interact, and they push back, and they challenge one another. And out of that lively debate come lots of new insights that they then take back to their business.
We recruit the best minds, we invest in high-end IT platforms, we build state-of-the-art facilities, and we partner with leading principals. That best-in-class attitude is what fosters our winning mentality at Transmed. And we want to do that by being responsible citizens, supporting the communities where we operate in.
In Transmed, we're a big family.
We are a big family.
Yeah, a big family.
We are always pioneers.
And set the bar high.
And constantly set the bar high.
We take care of each other.
We seek new opportunities and look for innovation.
Trust is key.
Integrity.
Respect.
We are together off the field and on the field.
The relationship between Transmed and P&G is unique because we share the same values and passion to win. That makes our partnership special and long-lasting.
Beyond the business relation, we have a friendship as well. So we could be very tough on the business, but also we do foster the relationship and the personal side of things. This is something that we cherish, and we're very happy to continue to have.
Transmed and Spinneys share similar values. And we're perceived as such in the market by our peers in both sides.
In terms of business, how would I qualify Transmediterranean? I'll say it is the baby of honest people who want to do well, not only for themselves, but for the country as well.
I started working closely with Transmed in 2001 and consider myself part of the Transmed family. At least this is how they make me feel. Sid Salma, Sami Salman, and my brother Fuad, he really feels to me like a brother. Transmed is the best distributor I work with in terms of constantly raising their standards in selling and logistics, leveraging the latest technology and inventing new methods for better effectiveness and efficiency.
Personalized relationship with their principals on the one side, as well as their customers and consumers in the markets on the other side. It's a privilege and an honor to have had the opportunity to work with them over the years.
Transmed today do everything from an infrastructure point of view that's required, right? They have the right warehousing, they have the right distribution, they have the right cost structure, they know their way around. And I think if you think about in English, the ABCs, you know, kids repeat their ABCs every day. The ABCs at Transmed are ambition, belief, and courage. And they repeat those things every day.
That winning mentality, that mentality of achieving and always wanting to be best in class and wanting to be ahead of competition all the time. What has changed is really the canvas or where we operate. It's a much larger organization than it was 10 years ago. We operate in a much bigger footprint, but the fundamentals of how we do business at Transmed are really still very much the same. This would never have been possible without the fantastic support of really the Transmed people and my management team who have been with me through thick and thin.